Hello there and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing super fantastic and I hope that you're ready to see a bunch of Aliexpress makeup being thoroughly tried out today. I've got a whole gang, like a gangbang of makeup going on up in here. We're going to be trying out the Miss Rose super delightful, sensational, sassy glitter. I can't wait. We're going to be trying out an eyebrow promenade by the O.TWO.O brand. A highlighter which is called the Powdery Cake highlighter, which I just love that name. This is from O.TWO.O as well. They did send this to me just for info. Another product that O.TWO.O sent me was the bronzing palette. So we're going to be trying this out. We have a liquid lipstick by Kimuse. Oh my gosh, I've got O.TWO.O on the brain now, but no, Kimuse. We have a coloured mascara by Anwen. And to finish off, we have an eyebrow promenade by, you guessed it, O.TWO.O. We're just going to jump into the video, and I think today I'm going to start with the liquid lipstick. I think with the I can't speak. I think that with the liquid lipstick, you know, to be able to like really understand its soul, to understand its hopes, its dreams, its desires, I think that, you know, you need to have it on your lips for a bit. So I'm going to just start with this first. Do I think it's going to completely and utterly clash with my eye makeup? Yes, but then I feel like probably like 99.9% of any liquid lipstick colour would clash with my current eye makeup. I mean, my current eye makeup is kind of clashing with itself, which is quite the achievement. So this liquid lipstick is by Kimuse. They did very, very kindly send this to me, but if it's shit, I have no qualms ripping it apart, honestly. So it's called the Liquid Mattes, and this is in the shade, oh God, do you know what, guys? Like, really? I am getting to that age where I can't see anything, and because I can't see it, I'm kind of, you know, when like you're moving it further away from your eyes to be able to see it. Like, why am I doing that? Why am I doing? It's as if I've got glasses on that they're not quite the right setting, so I'm actually like moving things away from my eyes because maybe it's too big. I just don't know. But this is in the shade Medusa. Oh my gosh, that's a great name. But this liquid lipstick shade does not in any way make me think of Medusa. It just doesn't. It makes me think Dusky Rose, Plum Spank Fairy. It just doesn't make me think of Medusa. Anyway, guys, so we have a fecking doe foot. Don't we just all love a fecking doe foot? I'm really, really sorry if anyone's offended with my lips. Like, this is my disclaimer. So sorry. Yes, they're filled. I've had them filled in 3 different times. I love them. Hey, she's a little bit sheer. Like, and you know, whenever I'm editing my videos back, whenever I say sheer, it kind of sounds like I say shit. I think really, like, just know that whenever I describe something as sheer, I actually mean it's shit too, because I didn't come here for sheer. I came here for opacity. I don't understand that this is, what's it doing? And it's on my fucking lips. Do you know what? I like the shade, but it is like, I don't know, is it similar or not? I mean, it's kind of similar to... No, it's not. Okay, forget everything I just said. I was going to say it's quite similar to my natural lip shade, but it's not. It's definitely not. Also, I've got it on my lips, so can you remind me to get that off? And also, I'm going to start talking now. Okay, so this is the final look. It's not dried down yet, so I imagine that it is going to look more matte shortly. Oh, it's still my teeth. Oh, heck. Has it come off? No. Get the fuck off. Nobody invited you there. Get off. Okay, so this is the look. I imagine that it is going to dry down to a matte finish, although I'm not entirely sure. Also, I've got contacts in today and they keep going a bit blurry, which is concerning, of course, but it took me so long to get them in. Like, I'm not taking them out. But if I start looking like a little bit strange like this, just know it's because, like, my contacts feel a bit funny. But anyway, I really love the shade of this. I really don't like the smell. It's got that very, like, you know, kind of cheap artificial apple smell that most liquid lipsticks from Aliexpress have. I'm not kind of knocking Aliexpress liquid lipsticks, but a lot of them are a bit shit. there's that. In usual form for an Aliexpress liquid lipstick, this is also drying down to a much darker shade. Like this is one thing apart from the artificial apple smell. So this is like the two thing. This is a two thing that I really don't like about Aliexpress liquid lipsticks. They have that ridiculous smell and they dry down to a dark shade. So even if you get like the nudist of the nude of the nude, like super nude shade, it's going to dry down to a grungy brown. Like, and it pisses me off like so much more than it should. But can you see like in the tube, it looks a lot lighter, and then on the lips, it looks darker. It's going almost purple. I do not approve. Anyway, guys, so we're just going to keep her on the lips while I try out the rest of the makeup. So keep looking at the lips, looking at the eyes, and then back to the lips, and then back up to the eyes. Just look everywhere, all around the face. You can even look at Unicorn in the background. Okay, so next I'm going to try out the Eyebrow Promenade by O.TWO.O. So this is in the shade 02. I believe that this is a medium brown shade. And it's just called the Eyebrow Defining Cream. She looks very brown, like chocolate brown. I don't know if I can get away with chocolate brown, but I'm going to give it a go. So this could end well, it could end in disaster, but you know, when do my videos ever not have those two options for endings? Like, I just don't know. So, okay, guys, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. You're probably sat there thinking, Anwen, we don't need a step-by-step narration of everything you're doing. Show us, don't tell us. Show us, don't tell us. I'm going to just keep that motto just going round and round my head. Okay, I was just about to say, I'm just going to brush through my eyebrows. You don't care. Let's do it. I'm just going to do it. Here is me doing it. You know, because I'm quite an awkward person, I always feel like I have to like fill any silences, because you know, like if it's silent like that, it just makes the situation feel more awkward than I feel anyway. So I always want to fill silences, and then it leads me just to like talk ridiculously. The first thing I'm noticing about this Eyebrow Promenade, and I've not even used it yet, it feels like extremely like mousse-like, whereas the ABH Promenade is much firmer and it's kind of more solid, whereas this, it feels very like creamy and just like moussey. So I think there is a very real risk with this kind of texture that you can just pick up way too much on your brush and then just end up with the most fucked up eyebrows ever, which we do not want. So I'm just gonna there goes me again, like telling you. I'll just show you. Look, I'm cleaning the brush. So unlike the liquid lipstick, I really like this Eyebrow Promenade. Yes, it's very kind of mousse-like and you definitely have to use a minimal amount of product, but I found it really easy to use. I like the look. I'm not too sure about the shade. It's definitely, I think, too dark for me. Please let me know in the comments. But in terms of like the formula, the consistency, I actually really liked it. One thing I will say, and I am kind of I'm bitching about Aliexpress here, but one thing that I've definitely noticed is that with eyebrow product shade ranges, they're so basic. Like, you know, if you think of Benefit, they have a multitude of different shades and different levels within each shade. It actually is too much. It's OTT, and it makes it almost impossible to actually decide which shade am I, because there's just so many fecking levels going on here. So I mean, you know, that's the other end of the scale. But Aliexpress, they don't really have any shades. They have like coffee, they have chocolate, that's it. They just have two other shades with different names that are actually the exact same shades as chocolate and coffee. So I mean, that's Aliexpress for you. So I really do like this eyebrow promenade, and I would definitely say if you're one of the lucky people that can find a shade that you think would work for you, then I would go for it. Okay, so next we are going to move on to a little bit of contour. Oh my gosh, I almost said highlight, and I had the contour palette like in my hand. My brain tricked itself to say the opposite of what I was thinking. Do I have two brains now? I feel like I've got two brains, because if I had one brain, why would it be trying to play against itself? So I feel like there's two brains and they're just fighting against each other. But anyway, that's not the first time I've thought that. And please don't be concerned about me. Please, I think now people are going to be worried. But I don't know, maybe if you've watched my channel for a while, you will just know that actually, yes, I am just this crazy like I am. Okay, yeah, we're going to contour. That's what we're doing. So this is called the 4 Colours Grooming Powder. This is a powder formula palette. I wish it was a cream formula, honestly, because I feel like whenever I'm watching makeup videos on Instagram or even here on YouTube, the popular product for contouring seems to be cream products. Now, I very rarely see people using powder unless they've already used a cream as their first choice of product, and then they go over the top with a powder. So I don't know. I want it to be like everyone else. Oh my gosh, I hate myself for saying that, guys. So somebody come over and shoot me in the vagina right now, honestly. We have 4 shades, as you can see, but if you are not able to count, then we have 4 just for you, just so you know. Oh my gosh, I feel like I must have offended somebody there. But so we have a very light, cool toned. It's not I've just stopped the end of my brush in it. That's a good start. But anyway, we have like a camely tone shade. We have a cool toned brown. We have a much warmer toned brown, and then we've got a white matte powder, which I just think, hallelujah, they gave us a white matte powder, so that's great. So of course, because I'm very fair skinned, today I'm going to be using the lightest shade like ever in the world. So I'm going to go in with this brush right here. I like this brush because she's firm, she's rigid, she gets the stuff in all the right places, you know what I mean. But yeah, I just kind of use this brush to lay the powder down. Like, this is not a blending brush, this is predominantly a laying it down kind of brush. This is the brush version of a prostitute, maybe, I don't know. She likes laying it down. I think that shade is too light for me. Like, do you agree? I think I need to go darker. So I'm going to go into the second. Oh, actually, I'm just going into the dark shade. Look, this speck right here. That's what we're going into. This palette does have a scent. It has a scent of perfume. And not very nice perfume at that. Like cheap perfume. The perfume that your grandma would use to fragrance her knicker drawer. You know those like sheets that I don't know if they even sell them anymore, like I imagine that they don't, but you know you can get those like fragrance sheets to put in your drawers. How organized do you have to be to actually buy them and then to actually put them in the drawer and then to throw them out after like a month and then get another one? Like that was the most organized person ever, or someone that just has really stinky like knickers or something, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, so yeah, this is what she's looking like. I think you can definitely see that this side is looking minimally more chiseled than the other side. I mean, honestly, it's not really like a massive difference, but I can see her there. So there we go. Well done, her. So I'm going to just pop this up on the other side. Shit! I need to get my blending brush going. Oh my gosh. I need to do some serious blending here, guys. Did you see that? Why are my lips doing this? Why do I do that when I'm bronzing? Like, why? There is absolutely no need for my lips to be doing anything like that. They're doing it again. Why are they doing that, guys? Somebody give them a ticket. tell them no, this is unacceptable. Do you know what? I really, really like what we've got going on here. This is very cool toned, quite severe, like makes you look a bit dead, but I like it, you know. There's nothing wrong with looking dead every now and again. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of, I don't know what this is, carving out. Do you know what? I was in work on Thursday and we're getting some new desks. So I had one of our IT guys down and he was trying to explain to me like what power and cables and just like what stuff is actually needed like underneath the desk to power a computer. Like, I have no fucking idea about this. So he was like showing me and I'm just like there just thinking, what? My manager sat there. And then after the IT guy went, I said to my manager, do you know what? I did not understand any of that. That is the equivalent to me asking you, Gary, can you talk me through contouring and highlighting, please? I actually said that to my manager. And do you know what he said? He said to another colleague, hey, you're looking chiseled today. And I thought, oh my gosh, he does know. Because I didn't think I just thought he would have no idea, but he knew. I was like, oh my gosh, well done. Oh my gosh, so I did have a very unfortunate incident happen. It was a couple of weeks ago now, actually, but I was going on a road trip with my manager and one of my colleagues to a meeting up in Liverpool. So my manager was driving, we were in his car, I was just in the back. And about a week before that, okay, so just forget the road trip. A week before that, I realised that, you know, on an iPhone, and you've probably known this for ages, but on an iPhone, you can set it so that it will like audibly announce who's calling. So if my dad calls, it'll say dad. If my sister calls, it'll say sis. I thought it would be absolutely hilarious, just hilarious, to change Honey's contact name in my phone to Baby Daddy. I've never called him Baby Daddy, never referred to him as Baby Daddy, but we were watching Love After Lockup and someone mentioned something about a baby daddy and I just thought, oh yes, bitch, yes. So that's going to be hilarious and I'm going to edit Honey's name. So anyway, it was funny. It's a laugh every time my phone rings, it would go Baby Daddy. So I like that. But anyway, so fast forward again, I'm sat in the back of my manager's car with a colleague in the front and my phone rings and then this kind of robotic voice says, Baby Daddy. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, like somebody kill me right now. I have no idea what I'm doing now, guys. Like, I really don't know. It started off to be like a situation of me trying to chisel, you know, and like carve out the bronze, but then it's turned into something else and I don't know what's happening, but I'm liking it. I'm going to just pop a little bit of the white matte powder up here just to give me a little bit of a highlight. A little bit on my nose, like I have no idea why, but I'm doing it. I'm going to also pop a little bit like here. Like this definitely is a matte powder, so it does not have any form of kind of radiance or glow to it. Yeah, okay, so I think that the contour looks a bit muddy now. I don't think I can blame the palette because I think it was just like me not necessarily applying it the best. Do you know what? I'm going to apply a bit of the warmer toned one because I'm feeling that everything looks a little bit like, it looks a little bit sad, a little bit like dead right now. So I'm going in with the warmer toned one because I want to give my face some life back. And put some on the other side because I always gravitate towards like cool toned bronzes, but maybe actually I shouldn't. Maybe I should be going towards the warmer toned because I feel like this is like just made me look alive again and I like it. Do you agree? Like, what do you think, guys? I just kind of think this warmer tone is much more flattering, you know? Okay, anyway, guys, right. So anyway, I think that this contour palette is okay. If you are in the market to buy a contour palette, then I do not think you'd be disappointed. I think it blended out beautifully. I like the fact that you've got a warm tone, cool tone, and then you've got like a super light shade, you've got dark shade, you've got the matte white. I think it's a good all-rounder. So yeah, I would recommend. I would. And if this had Urban Decay's name on it, it would be like £45. And I don't think it's any worse than Urban Decay contour. So, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, so my lips, they feel so sticky, and I've got a feeling that this is going to be as difficult as trying to remove like super glue from your lips. Yeah, I'm really not a fan, and I'm going to take it off because I can't be arsed. Life's too short. We've seen it, we've given her, I think, a good go. Basically, she just feels identical to so many other Aliexpress liquid lipsticks. So if you have one already in this shade that stinks of artificial apples and the colour deepens up like by 1,000,000% once it starts to dry, then I don't think you need this one. Like, I honestly don't. I just don't like this. It's coming off quite easily though, which is excellent. Actually, I say that and I don't think it is coming off. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's one of those that, you know, when she comes off, like, she comes off in like bits, like there's loads of bits, and it's anyway, guys, okay, so I'm just gonna leave the lips for now because I couldn't care less with what's going on my lips right now. Don't say it. I know someone just said, oh well, yes, we've known that for a while. Like, it's very funny. Okay, so next we're going to try out the highlighter, but first I'm going to apply a little bit of MAC Fix Plus because I always like to apply Fix Plus right before I highlight. I just think that it just makes the highlight go on like really smoothly and look popping. Okay, do you know what? I love Fix Plus, and I've tried so many other setting sprays and none of them have ever been as good as Fix Plus. It's just one of those products that I think is definitely worth it. Okay, so highlighter. Okay, I've completely forgot what we were doing then. So this one is the Highlight Powdery Cake. It's by O.TWO.O and it's in the shade 01 Opal. So I've not even looked at her yet. So this is gonna be like a first time for all of us. I'm just gonna like rip her apart because I don't have time. I don't have time to be gentle. I'm just ripping. Oh gosh, just when you thought she was out, and then there's another layer of packaging. I mean, really, guys. Okay, but it wasn't difficult. She came right out. Well, there's more. She's got cling film on. Why does she have cling film on? Is she a sandwich in a packed lunch? Like, why does she need cling film? I don't know. Anyway, so this is what she looks like. She's very sticky on the front. Maybe that has something to do with the fecking cling film. I don't know. But she's in this, is it a octagon shade? Like, I have no idea. So let's pop her open. Oh, she looks shit. Sorry, guys. I just think, oh my gosh, like, she looks shit. Like, she actually looks really nice on camera. But in person, okay, number one, I don't like it when powder products have like this, you know, like the patterns on the product that cause like lumps and bumps, because I find it really tricky. And I know this is such a first world problem, but I find it really tricky to pick up the product, and it just pisses me off. I think, why did you do this? Like, why did you bother? Just take £1 off the product, and I would much prefer that. So yeah, I don't know, I just instantly not really like super blown away. But watch now, this is gonna be like the best highlighter in the world. Like, seriously. Yeah, she feels a bit dry, but now she feels a bit smooth. Can you hear that sound? I don't think you should be able to hear that sound with a highlighter. Yeah, I just have a feeling they're going to be quite powdery, chunky, chalky, and make my skin look quite dry. So I'm not very optimistic. Oh, she's quite soft actually. She doesn't feel very dry. I definitely like the look of the more golden one. They're just not great. They're very powdery. I can see little bits of glitter in there. Do you know what? I have an open mind. I'm just going to let's go in. Let's go to town. I've just been spoiled with O.TWO.O Rodeo Drive. I could never, I don't think, love another highlighter more because, oh my gosh, like, it's just perfection. But you get a lovely mirror though with this. Do you know what? This might be like my new compact, like my new mirror compact. Oh, I still got liquid lipstick on. How did I miss it? Okay. Okay, so anyway, guys, sorry, I was admiring myself a little bit there. Something's happening here that's a bit strange. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what it was, and who cares? Who cares anyway? Do you know what? I just like did a whole like 2 minutes of just talking about what I was about to do. So maybe it was divine intervention actually helping me out, but I forgot to press play. So yeah, it's definitely divine intervention. I know for sure. So I'm just gonna mix up the 2 shades. Someone's crying downstairs. I don't know what's happening. There's been a disaster. I'm glad I'm upstairs, honestly, guys. I know they're both fine because that's the cry of I'm pissed off kind of cry, like dad's just taken something away from me cry, or dad has refused me ice cream kind of cry. So I know they're fine, but I'm curious. But I'm mostly glad that I'm up here. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, so let's go for this. So this is the 2 shades mixed together. My lips are doing it again. Like, why? Why do they feel the need to have to like act crazy when I'm applying like any other product? I think they're attention seeking, you know. I think like now it's working because I'm giving them attention, but I'm not going to anymore. Okay, I'm just not. Do you know what? This is beautiful. I really regret being so critical about it because it actually looks goddamn beautiful. Oh my gosh, like you can't really see it at the front, but then at the side, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. I just sent Honey's a text saying the boys do not need anything to eat because they had a huge piece of cake each. And I just heard him going saying, hey guys, here's your toast. They don't need fucking toast, Honeys. They do not. Jeez. Anyway, okay, so I think that this highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. However, I'm not going to turn this way again because I've realised how awful my whole contour situation looks, and it's only being highlighted by the beautiful highlighters. So guys, next, oh by the way, I didn't tell you what I thought, so I'll just say that I really do like this. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm so sorry I criticised it, and I would definitely recommend, although we could have done without the design on the top, honestly. We're going to move on to our second to last product, the product that I've been waiting for, the product that I have been dreaming about. It not really, but it really looks exciting. So this is by Miss Rose, and it's a pot of glitter, and this is words fail me, guys. I'm either going to scream or I'm just going to be like because I don't want to offend headphone wearers, but this is what she looks like. She is all kinds of beautiful. She's called Bella Bronzed shade 03. They did have about 10 shades, so there's so many to choose from, and I feel really sorry for my bank account if I like this, because there's a really good chance that I will go back and buy every single shade, but they're really affordable, so I mean that's fine. It could be terrible though, like this could be like the biggest disappointment ever. So this is basically a pot of like, it's like a loose glitter that's kind of mixed with, I imagine, some kind of like paste or like gel, just like a cream like formula to make it kind of sticky, and it's not loose, and it's, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what she looks like on the tip of my finger. I feel like, you know, whatever it is that she's mixed with, I'm hoping is going to act like a bit of an adhesive, so it's going to hold the glitter together, but it's also going to kind of stick it to my lid. So I'm going to just pop it on with my finger. I mean, I did already have a tiny bit of shimmer on. I used the Kaleidos Makeup VR Neon eyeshadow palette today. Absolutely gorgeous. So I did have a little bit of like, you know, the orange shimmer on my lid. And I was worried that maybe we might not be able to differentiate between the shimmer and this glitter. But oh my gosh, this glitter, she is taking centre stage. She's a queen. There is no confusing her with anything else. Look at this. I've been so messy in applying her. Oh my gosh, like I've been so messy. Super messy, but oh my gosh, this is her, guys. She's so gorgeous. She's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, like she's everything I dreamt about and more. Like she really has exceeded my expectations here. Look at that. You've got the most sparkliest, glittery, sensational wet look sheen. I'm going to have an orgasm in a minute. Honestly, it's just making my vagina tingle because, wow, so gorgeous. But anyway, so I'm going to apply, look at this. Look at that. That is just so beautiful. It should be illegal. Someone should come and arrest me right now and say, we're arresting you because your just eyelid is just arrestingly beautiful. It's too much. It's too much. I'm just so happy with this. I know I've done a terrible job, like a terrible job applying this. I get it. I was just so excited. I was so excited. I got so carried away. I'm going to try and kind of fix it up a little bit. I maybe put a little bit under my eye and some on my vagina, but I'll just do that and then I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so as you saw, I just applied a little bit more to my, well, I put some on my under eye. I love it. I love this. I am going to be keeping this on my face for the rest of the day, so I will let you know what happens if it starts to feel uncomfortable or anything like that. But so far, so good. You can definitely feel it, and it is quite a wet, moist product. So, like, I don't know if it's going to, like, dry down. I don't think it will. So, I think potentially I'm going to end up with glitter all over my face and vagina, but that's fine. I can cope with that. I think she's sensational. Okay, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to do my mascara on my top lashes, and then we're going to try Hand Diane coloured lash on the bottom. We can round everything up and I can feck off and you can get back to your regular lives of things that are not crazy. Okay, so I have done my top lash. I've added a little bit of a fuchsia lip, and we're next going to try out the coloured mascara by Hand Diane. So this is in the shade Forest Green. I'm not quite sure why I got the shade Forest Green, but I'm really pleased I did, because I feel like it's going to really make my green contacts pop. So I'm just going to apply this on the lower lashes because I didn't trust it enough to apply on the upper lashes. I just thought it probably wouldn't look any good up there, so I'm going to give it the lower lash. That's like, you know, when you've got a stand-up comedian, they don't get the main stage, they get the stage in the back. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this on these lower lashes. I love the tiny little wand. I think it's fabulous. I'm not normally a fan of small things, but I like this. Like I can see her, but she's not like really saying hello. She's kind of, she's there. She's in the corner of the room. She's got her back turned to you. She's very meek, very mild. She's shy. She's barely worth it, honestly, guys. But I'm going to persevere. I'm going in with more. Can you see her? I don't know. Like, I feel like I have to talk quietly around her because she's so shy. I don't know what's on there. Anyway, so we have this, like, it's like a fibre optic, or I should say we had a fibre optic lamp that Honey's bought. I think it's the first like home furnishing purchase he ever made, but it's actually really pretty light. And I was going to say, although it's not my favourite, like it's not my personal taste, but because he doesn't really ever want to buy like a home furnishing item, I didn't want to step in the way of him. I wanted him to be free to make whatever home purchasing choice he wanted to make, because it's his first time and I just wanted to support him and encourage him. Anyway, he picked the most god-awful fecking light ever. Anyway, it just stopped working. Like, I just felt like, oh my gosh, this is divine intervention. The divine intervention is just suddenly stopped working, and I'm like, yes, because oh my gosh, I've got this on the contact. Oh shit, is that bad? Anyway, so the light stopped working and I was like, feck yes, so happy. Whispering because he's in the kitchen. He phoned up the store he got it from this morning, and they said that they don't have it anymore in stock, but he can get store credit. And I was just like, yes, because I knew this was my opportunity to get a light that I like winning. Okay, so anyway guys, this is our new light. Well, look at that. Do you know what? I really like this mascara. I don't think I would like it for top lashes, but I like it for bottom lashes. And I loved how easy it was to apply with the tiny one. Like, I don't know if this is intended to be used only on the bottom lashes. I just don't know, but I feel like it's perfect for the bottom lashes. I really like the shade of it. I hope that it doesn't smudge or anything, but I've got a feeling that it won't, because it seems to dry down really quickly. I'm going to be wearing this all day, so if anything changes, I will definitely report it to you. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video, although I am going to be wearing this makeup for the rest of the day. If I have anything of any importance to update you about, then you will see me again like now, but it'll be later for me, so you will see me again. But if not, if I'm happy with everything and you know, I've just not got anything to report at all, then you like that this is the last you'll see of me. I absolutely love the glitter. I love the mascara. I hated the liquid lipstick. I like the contour palette. I didn't think I was going to like the highlighter, but I ended up really liking the highlighters and the eyebrow promenade. So all in all, I feel like this has been a really good bunch of products to try out, and I really would recommend every single one apart from the fecking liquid lipstick, because that was diabolical. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will hopefully see you soon. Like I always say hopefully, because I think it's so presumptive. I think it's just wrong to assume that people are going to come back. Like all of these YouTubers are like, hey, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. And I'm just like, yeah, but how do you know you'll see them in the next one? How do you know? They might not want to come back. You should say, I'll hopefully see you soon. Like, you know, if you meet an old friend and you go out for a Wagamama's, and then at the end of the meal you'll say, oh my gosh, I really hope we can see each other soon. You wouldn't say, oh, actually maybe you would say, I'll see you again soon. I don't know, I don't really have many friends, so I'm not really sure what would be said in that situation. But anyway guys, I am going to go. These arms of these jumper is really pissing me right off, so I'm going to go and take this off. See you later guys. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Anyway, bye.